We talked about last time the yield expectation that you would have under HPS, and what would be your
like
expectation here?
under my expectation with, let's say, this kind of genetic, you're running at about like 2 pounds under 1 HPS, which is roughly what, like 0.9 grams per watt, is pretty reasonable. I mean, you're running at 2 pounds per watt. Now we've went from a room where we're supposed to have 12,000 watts, and we've dropped it down to 6,000 watts. So what I can say is it definitely looks like I'm going to have a very similar production. I'm hoping, like, if we can get over 1.5 grams per watt, these lights are definitely going to be worthwhile.
Okay.
So I mean, if I could get a similar production of the same space, I mean, it's good. Other companies are promoting like overproduction under the same space, but they're also giving way more amperage and way more. It's not as efficient. So I think we should keep on this.
It's all going to be about that carbon footprint, right?
Yeah, exactly, and finding that just middle where you get your production. And the other thing what we're going to need to look at as well is with micro regulations coming in, we're allowed 2,200 square feet of canopy growth. Okay, so, and we're allowed a maximum of, I don't know, they're going to let us know today, of the pounds we're allowed, no plant counts, but the pounds per year we're allowed to produce. So if you have 2,200 square foot and you can only produce 200 kilos in a year, what's the point of having these lights, these black dogs that are producing 4 grams or 3.6 grams per 1,000 watt, and putting a bunch of lights where you'd only grow 2-3 crops in a year, and then you'd have an empty building. So I think it's finding the right ratio for the numbers that are going to be sent out with Health Canada's. That's really going to be interesting to see, because if you guys can tune something to the right amount of production so that you're running yearly round, you're not overproducing, you're not underproducing, you're hitting your numbers with the right amount of wattage, and you're the most efficient possible, your costs will be, your electric costs will be a little bit lower than everybody else, and you're not wasting any energy. So
Okay.
I think that's gonna be the recipe to look at.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys, and we'll continue to watch this very closely as we progress.
Yeah,
Thank
Be
you.
updated.
Yes.